Hey, I wanted to personally take the time.
So my name is Dr. Daisha Andrews, and I came for a quick second just to welcome.
Hey, it's your girl Daisha, and of course, she's on purpose. All right, guys, so we are at question number 5 of our 7 questions to ask yourself to help you reveal your purpose. So, question number 5 is, where have I found purpose in living? Now, this is, a question that you're going to have to go a little deep. You cannot give a surface level answer to this question if you're really trying to get to your purpose. The goal of this question is to help you really realize, where have you found a lot of meaning in life already? Like, what have you done? What have you experienced? What have you accomplished? Or whatever it is where you found this great sense of purpose already. Even it might have been something that you did as a hobby. It might have been something that you did just one time. Maybe this is not, it could have nothing to do with your job, and it could, right? Maybe you're a program manager and you found so much purpose already in serving these youth that you serve in this program, right? Maybe you're working this job and you thought that you were just going in to be a secretary for a homeless shelter, and ended up bonding with so many, homeless people and really helping them get on their feet, or just being a listening ear, and you found a lot of purpose and meaning in that. Right? Sometimes we find purpose and meaning in things that we're not even intentionally trying to do, or we're not looking for the purpose in it. We just happen to stumble upon it. And so I want you to write down this question: where have I found purpose in living? And then underneath, I want you to write the answers. You know what? I used to feel like I was X, Y, and Z. And when I had a child, I found so much purpose in that. I found so much purpose in being a mom. Or I found so much purpose in being a dad. You want to write that down. I started this little side hustle, and it was really just to make some candles and just to make some extra money. And because I can naturally just do that, right? And I found so much purpose in, like, some of the stories that I was getting from people who had my candles, or who had bought my candles. There's so much purpose in that, right? It could be anything, whatever area in your life that you found purpose in living, that makes you feel like this thing is worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's worth living. Like, I can continue to do this. I want to do this, right? You want to write those things down. Sorry, y'all. I got a team training in 1 hour. At the time that this video is being recorded. So you want to write that down, right? Like, where have I found meaning? Because if you found meaning in that, that is somehow connected to what you're supposed to be doing. You might not have even realized. Like I said before, some of you guys know your purpose. You just don't realize you know your purpose. Or you just don't know, okay, now what do I do with this? I find so much meaning in this. I get so much satisfaction out of doing this. I have so much gratitude that I'm able to do this, right? But maybe it's just a volunteer thing. Or maybe it's a job, but there are other aspects about that job that you don't necessarily like, or you feel, whatever it is. But the actual thing that you're doing, the work that you're doing, you love. You just wish you could do it in a different capacity. Well, you can. You just got to figure out how. But the fact that you found meaning in something lets you know you're on the right track to discovering what your ultimate purpose is. Your purpose is never going to be tied to just a job, a title, a particular company, a particular, place, community. It's not necessarily going to be. It could be, but that it is not like this end all be all. Like, that's not a written rule that it has to be this company, it has to be this. That's no written rule, right? And so you could do that job in a different capacity somewhere else. Like, I find so much purpose in living in terms of when I'm able to help someone, when I'm able to help someone have this light bulb moment in their understanding of who they are, or this light bulb moment in their understanding that they can, that they've changed their beliefs, or this light bulb moment where they learn something new. So I know, like, I was created to be a teacher. That doesn't mean I have to teach a specific thing. I was created to help people have those light bulb moments, right? To help educate them on discovering their purpose, right? And so it doesn't mean I have to be in a classroom. It doesn't mean that I have to be on a stage. It doesn't mean I have to be, in crowds of people to be able to carry out my purpose. And so it's not tied to a job title. Yes, I was a teacher. Yes, I was a principal. Yes, I was a college professor, but I also was an entrepreneur. I was a nonprofit executive. I was a volunteer. I'm a mom. Like, in all of those capacities, I can still live out my purpose, right? And so I want you to really dig deep and think about what has brought you meaning. And if you can't find anything in your life that has brought you meaning yet, then maybe it doesn't mean that you never will. It just means that you have not tapped in to walk to your purpose. You haven't been exposed to it yet in a way that it brings you this internal gratification that you've been able to experience. But it doesn't mean that you want. That's why we're on this path. So number 5, write it down, and then write down all of the answers that you have. And if you haven't, like I said, then write down, I don't know that I've experienced a purpose in my living yet. And that's okay. My goal is, that you would allow me to help you on this journey and help you get there. That's my goal. And so, guys, that's question number 5. We're going to move on to question number 6. But what I want you to do is, of course, like, subscribe, comment, leave your comments below. Let us know. Let us know where you found meaning in living, and if you haven't, I implore you to go to my website, DaishaAndrews.com, and I want you to go to coaching, and I want you to book a complimentary coaching call with me. Book a complimentary coaching call with me, and let's talk, because we might need to work together. I would love to work with you to help you get to that point where you find some purpose in living. That's really important. And that's one of my biggest goals, is to help people find their purpose in living. You got to, because that is the thing that you get up for every day. That is the thing that's going to keep you moving past obstacles and challenges. That's going to be that thing. Everybody deserves to be able to experience that feeling. Everybody. And I love to help you, get to that point. So there, you can book a complimentary call on my website. I will leave the link in the description box. But would love to be able to talk with you. So on to question number 6. All right, y'all. Peace.